In this type of problems where you have, let's say, a sine or cosine function, or even tangent raised to a big power, for example, 9, 8, 7, and so on, we have different approaches. In this case, we have an odd power, which and also happens to be big. So what do? We notice that you have a sign over here. So that means you somehow have to separate one of them, and we work with the rest. What do I mean by that? Let's say you have sine to the power of 9 of x. So if you separate one of it, sine of x, you are left with the product of 8 sine of x and 1 sine of x, right? Now, what do you also notice? That for even powers, you can use the Pythagorean, right? So for example, let's say sine square of x equals plus cosine square of x equals 1. So then you know that sine square of x is equal to 1 minus cosine square of x, correct? Then you say, okay, so I'm going to split the sine to the power of 8 of x into 1 square of x and then raise to the power of 4. Why? Because remember when we make the product of two powers, 2 times 4, this 2 give you 8. Okay? So then we say times sine of x. But then you notice that sine square of x is this. So 1 minus cosine square of x to the power of 4 times sine of x, as we expected. And we are done.